Who dares defy me?
They are the villains. Ordinary people on the wrong side of justice.
Oh, yes, I was groomed to be an astronaut. And then the monkey. The monkey took my rightful place!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special Villains Only podcast Thanksgiving edition. I said that was in a odd order, but you get the point. We're here. It's me, Marksman. I'm here with CeeJ as always, and yeah, Breach is not here, but yeah, well, he's not here for a particular reason. So don't be worrying about Breach. You'll see him in other stuff we're doing this month or next month. So yeah, this is a special podcast because we're not doing the weekly episodes. We wanted to do one for Thanksgiving, do one for the holidays, Christmas time. So yeah, CeeJ, you got anything before we get into it?
Just mainly saying I hope everyone is enjoying their time on this holiday and spending time with their families. Pretty much that.
Yeah, I mean, it's Thanksgiving, always a nice time. Eat good food, spend time with the family. So, yeah, we don't have a whole lot to go over, but at the same time, new stuff has dropped. We got 2 new rosters. The game's out. We're probably not going to talk much on the game here. We've talked about it in the beta. Nothing's really changed. The maps are all out, but, you know, if you want to, we'll be streaming the game at points, so just keep your eye out for those if you really want to see what we're thinking about them. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the first roster. We got the Carolina Royal Ravens, and we got GodRx, Clayster, Gwyn, and Real. I do not know anything about anyone but Clayster. I don't watch Challengers, but do you know any of these people?
I know. So GodRx was in the league back in MW19. He was on the Minnesota Rocker as their main AR. I remember, from what I remember, he played pretty solid, but once it moved to 4v4, he kind of got cast aside. Yeah. And I've been hearing that for the last few years that he's been doing really well in Challengers. Gwyn, I've heard good things about him last year. I don't know anything about Real, unless if that's too real, but I don't think that is.
Yeah, no, I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, too real? I was like, no, that's Real. So I haven't seen anything from him, but.
And anybody who's been paying attention to competitive COD knows one of the top 4 players of all time, Clayster. One of the best IGLs in the game, one of the best people to bring up new talent as well.
Yeah, the old
coming back for the new season.
Yeah. So where do you rank this roster, do you think? For me, I think they're going to be bottom 4. I'm not hating, but a rookie, 2 rookies, GodRx. I would think it's safe to say I've never seen him play, but I don't think he's like a top AR. He might be at this game. Clayster's good, but I don't know what he can do with a roster like this. I say bottom 4. Unfortunately. As much because I want to see Clayster win. So I hope he does really good and then maybe gets picked up at some point during the year.
10, 11. Somewhere one of those 2.
Yeah, I think
that's what I'm thinking.
Especially after seeing this roster, we got the Vegas Legion. I think this is a pretty good roster. I don't know Purge. I think, I don't know, probably Challenge.
I'm guessing he's another AR.
Yeah, but you got Nero, Standy, Attach. I think that's a pretty good trio there. As far as what the talent left after all these teams were formed. So I think they'll do all right. I don't know if they'll be I think they got top 8 potential compared to that Carolina roster. What do you think?
They definitely do have an edge over them, especially since Attach and Standy have teamed up in the past and have had relatively decent results in the past.
Yeah, that's true.
Nero and Standy as an SMG duo.
Probably gonna be quick. I mean, you gotta imagine.
Oh yeah,
Like,
and
I don't hate it, but it's still gonna be quick.
I think Sandy might be one of the few players that might be able to keep up with Nero.
Yeah. Yeah, if they can keep up with each other, I think that will help them a lot.
The main thing is that I think Nero will probably end up outpacing. That's the only one thing I'm worried about.
Well, he outpaces most people. Which is kind of what happened why he gets dropped, so.
Yeah, and then everyone knows attached. Some people consider him the nicest player in the league. And he's for a main AR, I say he's relatively fast for a main AR.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
as far as that goes, I think that's pretty good for them.
This Purge guy's a flex. It's always good to have, I think, young talent on the flex position. I think that's your best entry point for these rookies. Not saying that, they can't do anything on SMG, because SMG rookies are also good. I think, but results vary a little more on SMG. I don't know if you agree with that, but yeah,
it really depends on the roster.
I was gonna say I was pleasantly surprised by this roster because I was like, "Where's Attach?" And is he gonna be on a team of freaking guns? But he was not, so that's good.
And I think this is the first season in a while that Temp's not on Vegas Legion now.
Yeah, Temp's on a Challengers team. He's not. I don't think he's going to LAG. We'll see. Because that team was rumored. We were going to talk about it, but kind of. I don't have a different way to say it. Shit's going down, and they actually reworked their roster, like yesterday. So we don't. They don't even know. So we don't know. They'll announce it. We'll probably talk about it. I mean, we gotta talk about it for the Christmas one because by that point they should be playing. So. If we think about that. Alright. Here's the main event. So to speak. We got a BuzzFeed Thanksgiving meal type quiz. We did something similar, but I got pictures this time. So it's better. Also, it's a bar this time. So it's not like a full yes or no. It's just like a where we think it goes.
Neat.
So we'll have to come to a slight consensus. So, turkey. Thanksgiving staple. Personally, I don't love turkey.
Juicy, yes.
What?
As long as it's juicy.
I was gonna say if it's dry, no. Dry turkey's the worst. I think, as far as the Thanksgiving meal goes, you gotta be like around here. Yeah. What are you thinking? Yeah. I don't know if yes, like exclamation mark. I'm not a turkey guy, but
I gotta agree with that.
Bloody hell. This thing never lines up on the screen. Is that better? Yeah, okay. So we got mashed potatoes and gravy. I personally don't like gravy, but that being said, I think that's an outlier. We don't have to talk about gravy. We'll focus on the mashed potatoes part.
I like both.
Yeah, personally. I like mashed potatoes. I just don't trust gravy. And we don't need to get into my trauma with gravy, but I think mashed potatoes alone gets me going this way. I think even more than turkey. I think I'm almost yes on that. All right, what are these? Mashed
cauliflower.
Never had it. Yeah, I think this is like a health thing. I'm not a healthy food guy, especially Thanksgiving. I'm like, what? It's Thanksgiving.
And cauliflower, I know, is like very light.
So you never had it. I never had it. Should we keep the ones we never had just in the middle here?
Yeah,
unless it looks disgusting, and then we'll go off the edge there. Stuffing, classic of Thanksgiving. I hate it. I know I'm like one of those only people in America, but I do not.
I'm the same way though.
Oh well, then that good thing breaches.
I'm the same way.
Are we like full hate it? Like I will never.
Yeah.
So I gotta go with full hate it.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
And I live in the South too, so.
So sweet potato casserole, never had it. How about you? I know I hate sweet potatoes, so I don't.
It's really sweet.
Yeah, that's potatoes in my mind are not.
And for They shouldn't be sweet.
It bothers me. It really
And the
does.
same with like the sweet potato fries. So it's like,
Yeah, like why? Make them salty. Salt them up. That's what.
or make them a
potatoes
little
are made
hot,
for.
you know?
Make them hot.
Like-
something. Do not make them sweet. My one rule.
I had to say like somewhere in the middle of the no. It's not
They were, like,
terrible.
way too sweet. All right,
It's like somewhere towards the middle. Yeah.
I think that's fair. Cranberry sauce. Ooh.
No.
I had it, like I said, I think I said last podcast, when I was younger, they told me it was Jell-O. It's not Jell-O. For those of you wondering, it's not even close. It's disgusting. It's nasty.
That reminds me of when my parents had me with, my dad got me with the apple, what he said was apple juice
Oh,
when I was a kid.
oh no.
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie. Never had it. It looks gross to me. Not a pecan
It is
fan.
gross.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
I think no.
That's the
never
thing. Like
fair.
most things is like at Thanksgiving. I'm kind of yes.
Yes, I was gonna say I don't know what person in America is like a hate mac and cheese guy.
Mm,
That right there.
especially
I mean, I'm so hungry right now. Just looking.
oh,
Like, ooh.
last year, my cousin made like a 4 or 5 cheese mac and cheese. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
that sounds a little too good. I'd be sleeping on the couch after that with all the other stuff. Roasted Brussels sprouts. No, thank you. Personally, never had them, but just the thought. I don't know if you've ever had them.
It's a really nasty texture more than
It
anything.
looks like I couldn't even chew that. I don't. Oh,
Like the texture is very like crunchy, but also kind of soft. It's weird.
crunchy.
And I'm a very texture guy.
Yeah, me too.
Like you don't.
So, are we like all the way up?
More. Yeah.
I think it's fair to say that sucks. Dinner rolls also. A
I think that's a no-brainer.
yeah, that's a no-brainer. Yes. I mean, what else are you gonna eat? You need
Eat
the
the hell out
extra
of some
bread on
bread.
top of all the other carbs, just to make sure you don't wake up for a day. Cornbread. I mean,
I like sweet cornbread personally.
too. I think I'm more in the middle. I'm not like a full. Like I'll have it.
Yeah,
I think that's fair. I mean, it's good, but like.
I don't, and it has to be for me. It has to be cooked in a cast iron skillet.
Yeah, well, I mean, they make these like corn muffin things, like Pillsbury. Those are really good. It's
Yeah,
like the same thing, but they're like, it needs to be sweet enough for me. But
We
I think
do,
that's in the middle. Like, if I had to pick, I'd probably lean more dinner roll than any corn.
yeah, we do Jiffy over here, and then put it in a cast iron skillet. Really like
Mm.
roast up around the edges,
Yeah.
so it's a little crunchier too, instead of like that
that's
soft
good.
squishy. Such mushrooms.
Stuff.
You know, those aren't that bad.
I don't like mushrooms, so the base would bother me. The stuffed part seems okay. But since I've never had these, you gotta.
It's somewhere like a little bit towards
Why would they flip these? So aggravating. Anyway. Oh, you
maybe slightly towards yes.
feel like a there? Is that fair?
Yeah,
A little more. Okay, we're good.
yeah.
Oh boy. Come on with the
No.
lining up of things. No. Okay, I scrolled up for no reason. Green bean casserole, for those of you listening. I forget that people are listening. That's on me. My bad. Green bean casserole, it does not look good. We're looking right at it, and we're gonna go.
Well, that's not even like a green bean casserole that I've ever seen.
I mean, even a normal green
Like,
bean
that's-
casserole looks like garbage to me.
And I'm kind of biased when it comes to like green stuff too, so it's kind
Yeah, I know you. Broccoli.
of broccoli,
hater.
peas,
Ooh.
all that.
Nice.
What's that? Apple cider? I haven't had apple cider.
Never?
Uh,
No, that's kind of crazy.
can't say I have.
Well, you've had apple juice, right?
Yeah,
Apple cider's just
I've had a
like
lot of that.
sweeter and like I don't know. It's like the orange juice type where you kind of like taste the It's not called pulp, but you know what I mean. Like
Kind of more like tart.
yeah, like it's a weird mix because it is sweeter, but it's also a little. It tastes more like like if you just squeezed an apple, it tastes more like that, less processed. So I actually like apple cider a good bit.
I imagine it'd be good.
I don't think I'd be like I'd drink this every day, so I'll go like around there.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Let's see. Butternut squash soup. We had this last time. We don't even know what the heck that is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Squash is not good.
Squash is not a fan favorite here, so we'll go. No, thank you. I don't know what this
That
is.
and pumpkin.
Baked
What's that? Baked brie.
Brie, whatever it is. What is in that? What is that? Should I look it up? The picture's not really helping me.
Yeah, it's not helping me at
It
all.
looks juicy in there.
Cause it don't look bad.
Yeah, but that depends on what's in it. Oh no.
Like that. Some things I think are nasty would look good, but
What is it? This I don't want a recipe. Do I look like ingredients?
it looks like some kind of like almost like a
It's a puff
pie-ish.
pastry around a brie cheese wheel that's baked until the cheese is melted. It's you like dip crackers in it. Huh. I don't know what brie cheese is.
I would try it.
I would try it, but being we don't know, we'll go like here. Because it looks closer to good than like bad.
Yeah.
Maybe a slight more. Alright. Potatoes. My mother told me how to say this, and I
Gratin.
gratin. I've had these pretty good. I think.
Can't say anything about it.
No, you never had them.
Mm-mm.
Have you had scalloped potatoes?
Yes, I hate those.
You hate them. That's not great because I don't mind them. It's just that with like a crust, like breadcrumbs, pretty much, or more like cracker crumbs. I don't know. I don't make it. So you don't like it. I don't mind it. We'll go stay in the middle, I guess. Oh boy.
The shepherd's pie is good.
You've had. See, I hate shepherd's pie. So there we are again. I just don't. Why? I think pie's for fruit. That's my personal pie opinion today.
I've only ever had shepherd's pie at my recent work, so I've never had it on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I don't see it as a good Thanksgiving thing. But we'll keep it in the middle since you don't mind it, unless you're like, eh. In which case,
It's
it's
a good shepherd's pie is good.
Okay, we'll leave it there then.
So
Roasted carrots. Looks like they're baked with some kind of
by itself.
lemony thing. Well, I'm looking at the picture here because I've never had it, but like I don't mind carrots.
That oranges?
Yeah, those are oranges. I think. At first, I thought they were lemons, so I saw the ones on the side there. Those are oranges. Don't know if I like that added twist. I don't know if I like the twist of that.
I try it because I like
Yeah, I don't
citrus stuff.
I don't like citrus stuff too much, but I don't mind carrots. So I think I'd be like middle on that.
I had to eat my carrots sweet. Like I grew up eating carrots with brown sugar and syrup.
That's interesting. I like carrots not sweet. So, what's our opinion on this like dish collectively?
Pie slightly yuck.
Slightly yuck.
At least.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And finally, pumpkin pie. Not a fan.
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm not a fan of pumpkin.
I won't go full because I would eat it if I was like being spoon fed by a psychopath.
That'd be like torture.
I don't really care about this answer. We're just kind of using it as a guide for something to talk about. All right, we got that done. And let me look at the time. So I have a few would you rathers here. And it wouldn't be a podcast if we didn't do a would you rather. Sadly, Breach isn't here. I don't think he's gonna join late at this point. That was our hope, but he does not seem to want to. All right. So, would you rather watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade or watch an NFL game? See,
I don't even know what the first one is, so second.
You've never watched Okay, that's fair. It's just a parade where they got a bunch of floats and they float them around and they do bands. And stuff. Not my thing. I know my mother likes it, so I guess.
I probably like that.
You probably would.
I do NFL.
I was gonna say I watch football nonstop, so I'm going football. Would you rather eat turkey every day for the rest of your life or never have potatoes again?
Or never have potatoes?
Again. No kind of potato. You don't get French fries. You don't get mashed potatoes. People that like sweet potatoes, you don't get those either. But it's turkey.
You'd be eating just a little slice of ham, like a sandwich ham. Turkey?
Yeah, like,
so,
you just have to eat a little bit of turkey each day.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
I'd be fine with that too, but I feel like you get some kind of disease. I guess that's a red meat thing. You know, like they say if you eat too much red meat, like bad for your heart. I don't know if that applies to turkey.
Red meat's like very like has some direct correlation with like red blood cell count.
Oh, that's true.
So that's if there ends up being overload of that, then your heart's going to overwork.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Would you rather shop on Black Friday or Cyber Monday? I think Cyber Monday has more selection, so I would go Cyber Monday.
Yeah, it'd be more about my alley.
I don't like driving around either. Like, I'd rather just be like, okay, Amazon, you know, like that's just I'm like that, I guess. Oh goodness gracious. Let's see. We'll do one more. Be forced to sit at the kids' table or be forced to talk politics at the adult table? That's a brutal question. I don't know. Children are less, I think in that scenario, children would be less annoying, but at the same time, like, it depends.
My family are, I'm not going to say necessarily their views, but they're very, very strong in their opinions.
Yeah, that's...
And they kind of demean differences. So...
Yeah, like, I agree. Like, the stronger the opinions, the more out of hand it would get. I feel like I would probably just, like, sit at the kids' table, deal with it.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah.
I think I'm a pretty good older nephew, so I think I'd do alright in that scenario.
Yeah.
Ooh. Eat a pizza or... We'll do one more. Would you rather eat a pizza or taco made with leftover turkey on it? So a turkey taco or a turkey pizza? Ooh. I just thought about that little... I think taco would make the most sense, no?
Yeah. I can't imagine it with like...
Very odd with like the...
I can't imagine it like turkey with the...
I mean...
and the...
Yeah. And the cheese. Even the...
Or that kind of cheese, you know? It's like
that kind of cheese.
With how it would... Oh my god. I can picture it too because I've said... Because like just thinking of like ham...
Yeah.
In a pizza... Like... And sausage is just like... Because I don't imagine it'd be like a pepperoni.
The taco leaves you a little more room to like, what do you like? Put cheese.
Be able to mess with it.
Some lettuce on it. Yeah, you don't have to put sauce on it if you don't want to. Pizza, if you don't have sauce, you're just you're mushing bread and cheese. Either way, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I think taco's fair.
Yeah.
Good gracious. Yeah. That does it for those. So we don't really have anything else for this Thanksgiving special podcast, unfortunately, unless CeeJ has anything he wanted to talk about and we're forgetting.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if Breach was here, we could probably do a quick rundown of the new maps, but CeeJ hasn't played it yet, and it's not really worth me just ranting about them because honestly, they're nothing new. They've been out before. They're new to us, but it's the same stuff every year. You guys will hear about it Christmas time, I'm sure. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you are enjoying your Thanksgiving holiday break at the minimum. And that does it for us. We will see you around the holiday season. And thank you guys for watching. If you're listening on an audio platform, I almost forgot. If you're listening on an audio platform, follow us at Villains Gaming on Twitter /X. If you go to our YouTube, it is Villainous Gaming Official. And we will have a merch link that's readable for me sometime soon. So yeah, that does it for us. Go ahead, CeeJ. Sorry, I was talking over you.
Your thing went through.
Yeah. All right, that does it for us. We'll see you next time.